Just clicking on to see if we can get this chat box thing worked out. I do appreciate you guys. I know I contacted a few of you. My friend Judy from Restream is here. And if you guys click on, I need you to leave a comment immediately in the message box there so we can get this thing worked out. Judy, I see you. I'm trying to type into the message box and I can't get anything to type in there. So if you guys can let me know you're there, I would very much appreciate it. It says we're live. Let me check to make sure we are live on Facebook. Just to double check. Yeah, we are live on Facebook. So we are here. I just need someone to click on and leave me a message, and we'll go from there. So, yeah, Judy, I am looking at this, and it's not even allowing me necessarily to type in. Let me see. Let's see. Hello. Okay, that one went through. There we go. Judy, if you're still there, that one went through. So, if you guys, anyone that's out there, I'm going to wait until somebody clicks on RamView. There we go. Click on and leave some comments. Let's see. Boom. All right. Anyone else there, guys? Dwayne, thanks for clicking on. Leave me a note. I couldn't even leave a chat question before, so that part seems better already. Right now we're all right. Hey, did we talk about Rob Havenstein coming? All right, so cool. I got one coming through. TC live for it. WG. Yeah, thank you for clicking on. I did a broadcast and I couldn't get to see my chats. Judy, my chats are coming through. If you want to leave a comment there and give me a thumbs up. ESG, thank you for clicking on. I do appreciate that. I can't redo the show, guys, because of time, but maybe we'll just do a bigger show tomorrow. But you can fire all your questions and comments, but I'm feeling a lot better now because that was a frustration. Hi there, Judy from Restream. I do appreciate that. To paraphrase Z-Call, what was that? Help me out with that one, Steve. So if you guys were there in the original broadcast, let me know. Were you guys all there when I originally broadcast about 30 minutes ago? I was noticing I had like 15, 16, 17 live people, and I've never clicked on this channel without you guys having comments, and so it really was throwing me off. And then Mr. Burns sent me a thing that says questions are piling up. So I think we're in good shape. Thank you, Judy. I don't know what it was. If you can, if it was some kind of glitch in the system or whatever. I actually messing around with it. I kind of made it so I can post your guys' questions here as well. So that's thank you, ESG. Yeah, there were a lot of questions. If you guys notice, I went through the Rams draft status. I went through their free agent status. I went through all those things and stuff. So, you know what, Judy, thank you for being here. If anyone has to go. I'm going to stay here for about 10 minutes and answer questions because I feel bad that you guys were there. TC, do you think Stafford could retire if he wins the Super Bowl? That was a great conversation we had yesterday. I don't see why he wouldn't want to, right? You win a second Super Bowl, you're healthy, you got kids. Excuse me. Okay. So yeah, I think there's always that possibility. Hey, Judy, can you tell me what to do to get Facebook comments? Because I worked on that before and they didn't come through. There we go. Sorry, guys. I'm talking to Judy there as well. Thank you, SG. You saw everything. $5 Steve, to paraphrase Colonel Jessup. There's no reason for the Rams to fly up because Hawk fans on X say Hawks. in a blowout. Man, I'm noticing more and more talk that people are starting to lean Rams. I haven't looked at Twitter much today. Now I remember my comment. There is the San Francisco 49er creator who was a friend who was close friends with Stafford and says that Stafford is not retiring. He hasn't given any hits. Judy, sure, I will DM you in our Restream chat support box. Thank you so much. And can I get that anytime, Judy? Because I want to finish with my guys here for another 5 minutes, if that's possible. If that's okay, Jude, I appreciate your time. He hasn't given any hints talking about Stafford retiring at all. But man, at some point, so thank you, Judy. I do appreciate it. The idea of Stafford retiring hasn't given any indication, but this guy's got 4 daughters. He's made 362 rocks in his career, 2 Super Bowls, if the Rams win the Super Bowl. That's at a certain point, don't you just want to walk away while you can still walk? Maybe his wife might have something to say about that. Do I want him back? Absolutely. Unless something happens to his arm between now and February the 9th, right? And that was the premise of today's show. Bill from Philly, thank you for clicking on. For those of you guys that are clicking on now, there is a full show that is posted. There is a full show that is posted. It's just we had trouble with the chat box. And so we couldn't get the chat box to work. I couldn't even post questions to you guys. And we had the live audience here and no one can get through. So I contacted Restream, and Judy here has helped me out quite a bit. And then I'll figure out some more details here. I actually got the messing around. I figured the button out to let your comments appear right here. So I thought that was pretty cool. We figured something new out, but I'm happy to answer questions because it was weird going 30 minutes and not seeing a question from you guys. So I do appreciate that. And hello, Bill from Philly. Are you buried in snow yet? Are you still buried in snow? Is the snow still falling? So I'm going to go another 3 or 4 minutes here, guys. If you want to throw me questions, again, you could watch the show and from that we broadcast. We talked about Ram free agents. We talked about who's pending in 2027 as free agents. We talked about who the Rams have drafted in the past, where they've drafted certain positions. We talked about Rams haven't taken a corner in the first round since 2006. You get double bonus scores if you can name who that guy was out of Clemson. The Rams haven't taken a receiver in the first round ever. I think the last receiver the Rams took in the first round, it was Tavon Austin. And if that really counts as taking a receiver. The Rams, we're doing a lot of that stuff and basically just looking win, lose, or draw where the Rams are going to be on February 9th, whether they go to the Super Bowl, win the Super Bowl, lose the Super Bowl, or lose this Sunday. The new league season starts March the 11th. Awesome. I was just going to make a comment there, TC. New league season starts March the 11th. NFL draft is April 23rd. Let's take a moment to appreciate Kelly Stafford. She hasn't said anything. That's one of the things. But the only thing I think Kelly Stafford might say is, honey, we've had enough, right? You got 4 daughters. Stay healthy, right? And that's going to be the hard call. I think she might have the call. Let's see here. Paul, hi, Joe. Go Rams. Good. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate you being here. Ravens center. That's Linderbaum, right? Is expected to be a free agent unless they franchise him. They can't let Linderbaum walk. Not if they're going to keep. Not if they're going to keep Lamar Jackson. Which who's going to take Lamar Jackson? They can't. Now, I'd love to get my hands on Linderbaum, but I don't see it happening, right? And Steve, I don't know if you saw the opening of the show, the first show. I feel like I'm coming back for the second show now. If you saw that when I looked at the centers, the top centers, they've got Connor Lew, Auburn, Jake Slaughter, and they're looked at out of Florida. Lew's out of Auburn, and they're liking them mid-second, late second, early third. Indiana's Pat Coogan got a lot of airtime, and Iowa's Logan Jones, your guy, are considered 4th round material, and the Rams could probably nab them later on. Let's see. I don't understand the salary cap. One day we had 80 million, the next day we have 59. Yeah, I was wondering the same thing because I'm looking at over the cap, I'm looking at Spot Track, and they're saying 80 million. And I don't know what that's projecting in. I don't know what they're working in, if they're working in next year's contracts, if they're presuming that, there's going to be, I don't know. That one happened overnight because I saw it on one of the other sites and I said, wait a second, I just looked it over the cap. It said 81 rocks for the Rams. And then it kind of flipped. So I'm sure there's an answer there. Maybe we can grok it and figure it out. All right, cool. We went 10 minutes. Guys, I'm going to let you go. Please watch the previous broadcast, and we'll go from there. And I'm going to work on some of this other stuff here to make sure what happened earlier doesn't happen again. We want to say thank you to Judy for helping me out from Restream, Bill, TC, $5 Steve, all you guys. ESG, thank you for clicking on. And of course, you could also leave comments on our Facebook post as well. Okay, guys, God bless. Take care. Let me send you out with some proud heritage, and we will let you go.